They're waiting on the refs? I guess they're gonna wait on the refs. Richmond went out already. Come on, I'm recording. Alright, well, we'll stop. They're gonna walk around. I'll edit it. Brady is away, so he's up in out of town with the 14U/18. So they're allowed Knights hitting the ice. Nope, just kidding, it's the goalies. What are we waiting on? See how it goes. It's a little zoomed in up close. Let me So yeah, we're not in a great rink, but CBHL matchup number 4 for the Loudoun Knights taking on the Richmond Generals. Only game this weekend, and then we got one next weekend against STJ right back here Sunday evening. Waiting on the referees. Hopefully they're not on the other rink. We'll see how I can work on the zooming in and out as they go up and down. No promises. It's a bit of a pain. We got Mike Christine on the music today. So if you like it, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like it, make sure you message Mike and Michelle and complain a lot about the music. So far, it's been good. He said he's going to be playing 90s bangers, so. Eric Metzler should be between the pipes and the Knights. Here's the referees. Well, there's one of them anyway. Still waiting on the other one. And I'm not in a good spot to see the screen. You can't see it. Terrible angle, but we can see the scoreboard. So I will keep you informed of the score and the time as I remember to look up. I assume the other ref's coming. He left the door open, so as I said, Eric Metzler is going to be between the pipes and the Knights. We're still down 3 skaters, but I saw Crosby's dad, so Crosby's here. We're down Crosby, Sebastian. Sebastian is out of town, but he's got one more week of recovery. He, if no setbacks, he'll be here next week against St. James. Tiernan, unsure of his timeline of return, and again, Crosby's out for probably at least 2 months. He's gonna put the net in and probably let the warm-up start. So we will start a few minutes behind as we wait for the other referee to get that set up. Here goes the warm-ups. Typically a tough Richmond team. So, we'll see what we get. So, kind of fitting. Last home game for the 16U/18 Knights was against the Richmond Generals. We thought that game was... Are we we thought that game was going to be the last game for Ion. Home opener against Richmond Generals, 16U AA. We're hoping for the same result. We don't know if we'll get it, but we're hoping for the same result. I won't tell you, because I don't want to jinx anything. But you can go back on YouTube and look it up. It was our play-in game for states. See what we can do. Adjust the camera. The camera might be good. I don't know. In between the second and third, I'm going to go and swap batteries for the GoPro, so it may be late starting the third period, but you'll still be able to walk. So Loud Knights will be in the white jerseys, black pants. They're going to be attacking towards us. Richmond Generals, blue jerseys, red pants, red helmets, be attacking away from us to start the game. Again, I don't own the music. We got about a minute and a half left to warm up, so I'm going to mute the mic so I don't get blocked by YouTube. Warm-ups has ended. Boys are just the pucks in the net. They're going to pick them up here in a moment. At the Ion in Loudoun County. Loudoun Knights getting ready to take on the Richmond Generals. We're in the practice rink, hence the corner. You ask why I picked this position. I think we're attacking this way too both times. This is probably the best angle to get most of the ice. Last time I did it from center ice, and it's hard to see play in the corners. So Alex got into a scrum on the near boards. I missed it because of the angle of the camera. I'm hoping he won't do it again this game. But yeah, so this is a better angle. We can see Jordy ice. I just got to make sure I zoom in and out. And we're attacking this direction twice, so I figured, fingers crossed. Alright. GoPros are both on and ready. Boys are at the bench getting pep talks from the coach. Oh, it's a huge smudge. I'll make sure I try and work on zooming in and out. We'll do the best I can. It's going to be Alex, Logan Wilkins, William Imogen to start out up front for the Knights. On the blue line, it's going to be Mason Torbert and Jacob Rollins. Faceoff goes to Richmond. They're going to go the other direction. Torbert slows him down. Picked up by Wilkins. He goes to clear it out. Hits Alex. Alex going to pick it up. Will to Alex. Alex gets sampled. Puck comes to Will. Will battling for it. Don't know where the puck is. Put it on net. Just off the side. Wilkins came out of nowhere. Bouncing puck. Picked up by the Generals. They're going to pick it up. Throw it up the boards. Kept in by Will. Logan pokes it, poke to the corner. Will looking to center, hits the goalie in the jersey, and it falls between his pads and holds on for the whistle. Good pressure for the Knights to start the game. Forgot to start the GoPros because I'm an idiot. All right. Fresh legs out for the Knights. It's going to be Teddy, Jacob, Colonel, Austin Burke, James Moore, and Wilder Thomas. Knights win the face-off, but Richmond comes in. Very always a physical team, Richmond. Battle on the boards, Teddy, the Colonel. Fight for it, puck squirts free. Richmond's going to pick it up, and they're going to skate it out, put it up too far. Wilder collects, but he can't keep it out. Richmond down low. Puck battle behind. Squirts out to Colonel. Burke trying to get there, but Colonel gets through. First shot of the game for Knights. Second shot just goes wide. Puck along. Richmond clears the zone. They say no icing. That Wilder tipped it. He's going to pick it up. Looking to go indirect, but Richmond keeps that puck from getting in. Put it right back. Wilder's going to pick it up. Takes a hit, leaves it for James. James throws it up the board for Parker. Parker can't get the puck out. Back down to James. James kicks it back up to Parker. Parker gets hit, knocked off the puck. James has it, spins right back into a general player. It falls down. Grant's there to help him out. Puck squirts to the near corner. Wilder ties up the stick, steals the puck, throws it up the boards, but Richmond keeps it in and maintains pressure. Shot blocked by Wilder. Rimmed around. Second dump kept in by Richmond. Behind. Richmond's got it still. Going to go to the near side. Going to go back. Looking to tie up sticks. Maybe a little bit of a hook. There keeps it away from out of the net. Puck back behind. Richmond's going to put it back up to the blue line. Still kept in. Chase nursing that broken hand. He comes out. Oh, and he can't get it into the Richmond zone. Richmond's going to change. Around to Chase. Chase to Wilder. Back to Chase up the boards. Will with pressure. Richmond out. Kicked out of the zone by Logan Hall. Picked back up by Richmond. Put right back in the Knights zone. Behind. I think that was Mason Torbert. Richmond still has it. Puck kicked out. Alex is going to pick it up. Alex has got Wilkins with him. Kicks it to his stick. Alex's shot. Kick saved by the goaltender. Logan Howell helping out. Rims it around. Keeps it in the zone. Logan goes to throw ahead, but can't keep the puck in. Richmond out. A little bit of a bad angle. Good job by Mason Torbert keeping that puck from getting a shot off. Clears the zone. Here comes William Nimigen. Oh, can't get there in time. Picked up by Torbert. He's going to hit Alex on the near side. Alex comes in. Bouncing puck. Second shot. Hits a body. Goes wide. Wilkins is going to pick it up on the near boards. Send it back around to Will. Will takes a hit. Alex gets hit. Cleared out by Richmond. Icing against... Oh, no, it went on net, and Eric's going to cover. Put back this up. I was going to put it when I had it. Should be an offensive zone face-off for Richmond. Knights with 3 shots. Richmond with nothing on net yet, but they've had a lot of pressure. The bad thing about doing it from this angle is I can't see everybody all the time, but it looks like it's Colonel O'Brien and Burke out for the Knights. Thomas and Rollins, the Knights, into the zone. Well, I guess I got to zoom out. Apologize. First time. Just kidding. Bouncing into the Richmond zone. Colonel slows it down, but not enough, and it's out, and Rollins retreats. Icing against the Generals. That's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Knights. Teddy O'Brien to take it. We've got Colonel and Burke out on the flanks. Rollins and Thomas behind him. ties him up, but the Generals come away with it. They're going to skate out with speed, slowed down by Rollins at center ice. And the Generals are offsides coming into the zone. This is that smudge on the glass right there. Neutral zone face-off, no change for the Knights. It's going to go to Richmond. Oh, they misplay it. Teddy almost had it. I don't know what pressure, but it squirts back into the Knight zone. Wilder's going to skate back and pick it up, hit the brakes and loses it. Richmond collects. Bouncing puck, can they get it out? Not yet. Richmond still with pressure. Wilder finally kicks it out of the Knight zone. Here comes Austin with a stick check. Austin onto the defender, still has it. Austin shot, misses the net. Richmond goes to clear it out, kept in by Wilder. Wilder's puck down low. Grant comes in, throws a bit of a cross check. Just a soft one. Richmond's going to pick it up though and skate it out. Richmond into the Knight zone. They're going to dump it in. Logan Hall's going to pick it up in the far corner. He's going to put it up to Austin. Austin tries backhanding it out of the zone, but it's picked off. Hall with pressure in the corner. Richmond still has it. Out to the blue line. They whiff on it. Oh, Austin couldn't get it. Richmond was right there on the play to keep that puck out. Austin almost had a breakaway. Puck is played with a high stick. I think they were trying to say I went out of play, but the ref's calling it was played with a high stick, so that's going to come out of the zone. Be a neutral zone faceoff for the Knights. Grant, Parker, Chase up front on the blue line. It looks like it's going to be Logan Howell and James Moore. Faceoff's going to go to the Richmond Generals. They're going to get that puck in deep down to the corner. Knocked away by James. Back into the corner. Knights with pressure. Howell and Grant pestering the Richmond forwards. Picked up by James Moore. James throws it up the boards. Out of the zone. Chase with pressure. A little too far ahead. Richmond's going to clear the zone again. That's going to be icing against the Richmond Generals. The offensive zone face-off for the Knights. 10:40 to go, first period, tied at 0. Another 17-minute periods instead of the 25-minute EJ periods. Will, Logan, Wilkins, Alex. Face-off won by Richmond. They throw it up the boards. Tolbert and Rollins on defense. Puck out of the zone. Will's going to whiff on it. And Richmond's offsides as they kind of delayed getting back. Neutral zone face-off, 10 and a half to go. 10:29, first period, tied at 0. I got, 3-0 shots. Does that sound right? They've had a lot of time in our zone, but not too many chances. Knights win it, clear the zone, but too far for Alex's reach. Richmond throws it right back into the Knights zone. Corbett right back out. The Generals keep it in. Rollins in the far corner. He's going to try and rim it around. Wilkins is right there. Kicks it, but not out. Richmond puts it in wide. Torbert's there. Trying to get past the Generals. He can't. Will with a sweep check comes away with the puck. Puts it to Wilkins. Will gets cleaned out. Alex comes into the zone. Shot, glove save, and hell, Wilkins is right there. Fresh legs for the Knights. 9:52 to go, first period. Alex looking for a rebound for Wilkins, who was coming in, but goalie gloved it and held on. O'Brien, Colonel, and Burt. Torbert and Rollins remain. Faceoff's going to go to the Knights. Burt picks it up in the near corner. Spins. Fighting off the check. Tries to do the cycle with Teddy. Teddy pins him to the boards. Puck squirts back to Burke. Burke to Torbert. Torbert's shot's blocked, but Burke's right there. Burke to Rollins. Back to Burke. Burke with a backhand shot just wide of the net. Loose puck. Kept in. Rollins shot. And it's a goal! on the gets a deflecting goal. Makes it 1-0 Knights. Unassisted as it was kicked out and Rollins kept it in the zone. The first time in a while that old Richmond trying to get themselves pumped back up. Defense changes, offense remains. Rollins unassisted to make it 1-0 Knights. Richmond wins the face-off. They get it in the Knights zone. Wilder's right there to take it at the blue line. Looking for assistance. Backhands it out to Colonel. Colonel going cross ice to Burke. Burke in. Oh, man. Burke hook. Interference, and that's a penalty shot for Burke. Interference on the Generals, and Burke's taking the penalty shot. On the clock, Knights up by 1. Burke with a penalty shot, first of the season for the Knights. Austin with a chance to make a 2-0 Knights. Referees take their spots. Ref checks the goal. Richmond Generals yelling, trying to throw Burke off his game. But couldn't elevate it. The offensive zone face-off for the Knights, 9:05 on the clock. Richmond pumped up after the block and save. Grant Parker, Chase, Wilder, and Logan Hall for the Knights. Face-off goes to the Knights. Parker looking for Wilder and it's picked off. Great read by the Knights, or by the Giant Generals, but picked off by the Knights. Dumped in by Parker. Generals are there, kind of get their signals crossed, right? Logan Howell with pressure. Knights are gonna, man, I'm all tongue-tied right now. General out. Picked up by Wilder. Wilder up the boards, hits Parker, but not out. Loose puck, Richmond's got it. They throw it back to the blue line. Throw it towards the net. I don't know if Eric got a piece. Eric saved that one. I'm going to say 2 saves for Eric right there. Sounds like it kicked off his pad, the original, through the screen. Nijmegen, Wilkins, Lemieux, Rollins, Torbert, and Moore. Faceoff's going to go to the Generals. Picked up by Torbert, though. Torbert's going to go indirect, looking for Lemieux. Generals keep it in. Torbert's going to skate up and try and rush it through, and he does. Here's cross ice to Logan. Couldn't hold on to the puck. He's going to give a shiv to the Generals. Generals have it. Behind. Hits Will in the leg. Rimmed around. James keeps it in. Bouncing puck to Alex. Alex looking to open ice, but can't get underneath it. Kept in by Wilkins. The Generals got it, though. They're going to rim it around to the near side. Kept in by James. Oh, under his stick and out. Generals get past him. Generals in. Saved by Eric Metzler. Cleared out. Here comes Will. Looking for Wilkins. Oh, a little too far. Generals got underneath him. Wilkins in for Will. Bounces over his stick. Richmond up and out of the zone. Richmond dumps it in. They're going to go for a little bit of change. Picked up by Alex, who is coming down. He gets cleared out in front of his own net. Puck bounces to Will, but he can't hold on. Richmond's there. Wilkins gets that puck in, so he couldn't see. Forgot to zoom out. That's an issue with zooming in and out. Around to the Generals. Knights change. Wilder throws a hit. 2 Generals there, though. Knights come away with it. Nope. Shot saved by Metzler. See what I mean? It's a pain. Battle behind the net. Knights come away with it, trying to get to open ice. Rollins up to Colonel. Colonel out of the zone. Throws it high to Burke. Into the zone. Burke's got it. To the backhand shot, saved by the goaltender. That's what he needed to do last time. He couldn't elevate it enough. I think he was too close to the goalie and couldn't get underneath it. I need like a little stand for my thing so I can zoom in and out easier. Grant Parker Chase, Logan Hall, and Wilder Thomas on the blue line. Faceoff's going to go to the Generals. They throw it up the boards. Howell gets a piece of it. It's bounced up and out of play. It's going to be right back in. A few seconds off. 6:16 to go first period. Knights up by 1. Away so you can't see. Grant ties him up. Parker shot off the goalie's head. Ref fell down. Battle on the far side. Looking for Grant Parker. He couldn't get a piece of it. At least not enough. Parker hits the General. They're going to rim it around the far side. General's one touch and it's out. General's into the Knights zone. Too far. Battle along the near boards. Chase is there as well as 2 other Knights. Logan and Grant. And they're going to call the puck dead. Puck pinned to the boards and a lot of battling. So it's going to be an offensive zone face-up. Are they both going to the box? So it's going to be Chase and Richmond to the box. Matching minors. William Nimogen, Alex Lemieux, Logan Wilkins up front. Let's see if I can see the defenders. James, James Moore and Mason Torbert come out for the Knights. Knights win it, throw it up the boards, but not out. Richmond keeps it in, has at the hash marks up to Alex. He gets a piece of it, but not enough to get it out of the zone. Wilkins is going to pick it up. Wilkins goes cross ice. Will's going to pick it up off the boards. Will's going to dump it in, and the Knights are going to chase. Alex, a little bit of a forecheck, but not enough as Richmond is out. James spins, he throws it back. Will missed it. Alex has got it. Alex can't get enough of it. Puck in the zone. Will tries again. Around. Wilkins is there. Looking to center. Oh, Will almost had it. Didn't know where it was. Alex whiffs on it. It lost in the skates. Oh, man. The Knights had a great effort chance there, but couldn't put the puck on their stick. 4:47 to go. Shot wide of the net by the Generals. Down low. Around. Generals to the near corner. James with pressure allows Will to help pick that puck up. Will's going to try and skate out with it, and he does. He's got Alex and Logan Wilkins with him. Will's shot from a bad angle, and the Richmond goaltender is going to hold and save for the whistle. I got 11 3 shots. That's probably nowhere near right. Offensive zone face-off for the Knights. 4:17 to go, first period. Colonel, O'Brien, and Burke, Thomas, and Rollins for the Knights. Teddy wins it. Burke back to Wilder. Wilder to Rollins. Rollins kicks it in the zone. Shot deflected into the belly of the goaltender and held for a whistle. Teddy puts it into the corner, but the Generals are going to pick that puck up and rim it around to the far side. Chip it out of the zone. Wilder's there, though. Wilder's going to try and put it right back, but the Generals stop at the blue line and throw it into the Knights zone. Excuse me, sorry, I was about to sneeze. Eric Metzler dives on that puck. I don't know if there's a shot, but he covers it to keep it from causing any harm. It'll be a defensive zone face-off. Craig sitting on the bench for the Knights, filling in for Grady. Not that you could tell. Quick zoom in over there. No change for the Knights. Teddy wins it. Well, he did win it, but Richmond comes away with it, so that's going to be a Richmond face-off win. Rimmed around, slowed down, but not out. Shot, sticked aside by Eric. That was probably going wide, so we're not going to count it. Wilder behind is going to the near side. Colonel's going to pinch down, chip it past the Richmond General, then takes a hit. Absorbs it, comes into the zone. It's a 3-on-2. Oh, they said Austin was offsides. Oh, man. Knights in on a 3-on-2 on the rush. And they call us offsides. 3:29 to go. First period, Knights up by 1 on the Jacob Rollins goal. Grant Chase Parker, James, and Jacob Rollins. Jason Torbert on the blue line. Richmond wins it. Then we go D to D. Far side stretch pass. Kept out of the zone by the Knights. Chase one-hands it. You can tell he's still favoring that hand, the broken hand. Battle at the blue line. Shot in. Goes wider than that. It's going to come all the way to Chase. Chase goes back to James. Comes back to Chase, and it's out of the zone. Grant looking for Parker. He's going to dump that puck in. Sorry, I was trying to get the unzoom on the glass. Parker looking, comes all the way out to James at the blue line. James is going to backhand it back in to Parker. Back to James. Oh! Handcuffed him and it's out of his zone. Richmond's going to get there. Loses an edge. Around. Not out. Richmond does a very good job holding that blue line. Torbert behind the net. Avoids pressure to Chase. Chase clears the zone. Knights trying to change. Richmond is as well. They dump it in. Got a one-man forecheck at the moment as the Knights go to finish their change. Will's going to pick it up off the bench. He's going to dump that puck in. Behind. Wilkins with a stick check. Oh, Will couldn't handle it. He comes back to it. William Nimogen's got it. Looking for Alex. Hits a skate of a Generals and comes out to the neutral zone. Wilder back to Howell. Howell whiffs on the first attempt. Spins away. No problem, Grady. Generals back in. Wilder with pressure overskates it. Wilkins trying to get it out. Alex right there, but he fades away as there was several Generals in the area. Wilder goes cross ice and out of the zone. We'll zoom in. Richmond was offside, so that's going to be a neutral zone face-off. Should be center ice, maybe our side of center. Oh no, they're going to give us all the way into the offensive zone, so they're going to say it was a very intentional offside. Knights don't change. Nimogen to take it, Wilkins and Lemieux with him on the flanks. Offensive zone face-off right in front of us. The goaltender's right side, won by the Knights. Howell, he's going to rim it around. I thought he was going to shoot it, but Wilkins is going to pick it up on the far side. Takes a hit. I don't know if the ref was diving or if he thought that they were going to dump it in. And now the Knights are going to the power play after that roughing penalty against the Generals. Nijmegen took a big hit. I'm pretty sure he's talking shit to him. 1:15 to go in the period. Knights are going to go to the first official power play of the game. So we had a penalty shot, matching penalties, and now power play for the Knights, dwindling the last minute of the period. Austin Burke's going to take it. He's got Wilkins and Wilder with him. It looks like Colonel and Nijmegen are going to play the blue line. Oh no, they gave him a 2 and 10. He got a 2 and 10 for boarding. Either boarding or hit from behind. Knights win the face-off. Nijmegen to Colonel. Colonel's shot's blocked. He's going to pick it back up. Richmond's going to get it, try and clear the zone. Looks like they are going to clear it. I don't know if that's on net. It was close to being on net. It could have been a shot. Nijmegen behind is out of focus. There we go. Nijmegen in to the Knights zone. Takes it all the way into the corner. He's got a little bit of vendetta now after getting boarded. Wilkins behind to Colonel at the hash marks. Him and Wilkins switch spots. No one's in front of the net. Pass just missed Thomas. Will's going to pick it up. Back in the neutral zone. Sauce it to Wilder. Wilder to Wilkins. Wilkins in. Hits the brakes. Drop pass. Kept in by Nijmegen. Will hits the face-off. Oh, off the crossbar. Hit the crossbar, Will. Will thought it hit. The water bottle would have moved if he hit that back bar. Richmond's going to get it and rim it around. Picked up by Wilder. Wilder to Nijmegen. 3.6 seconds. Looking for the deflection on net and at the buzzer. Burke gets a little bit of a what for from Blunt in front of the net from the Generals. But at the end of one, it's Knights 1-0. 42 seconds on the power play for the Knights to start the second period. Rollins the only goal scorer. No idea what the shots are. I have 13-4 in favor of the Knights. It's probably not accurate, but you take what you can get from this angle. Switching sides, Knights are going to be attacking away from us. So again, I'll do my best. You've ever seen The Rock? Then you know what they say about doing your best. Burke, Wilkins, Colonel, Wilder, Thomas, and faceoff's going to go to, I guess it's technically the Knights, but we have to go all the way back into our zone. Let's start this other one. Played up to Colonel. He's going to turn on the Jets. Get into the Richmond zone. Richmond stops him at the blue line. They're back out. Richmond shorthanded. Knocked out of the air by Austin Burke. And here comes William Nijmegen back the other way. 12 seconds to go on the power play. Nijmegen hits the brakes. He's going to put it back down to Burke in the near corner. Burke spins away. Then he takes down the General player. I think it was kind of incidental. Penalty's over. One shot on the power play for the Knights, and that was at the buzzer. Wilkins has got it from Colonel. Shot blocked. Burke's got it now. He's going to rim it around, kind of try and work a small cycle. Wilkins back to Burke. Looks like he was stumbling a little bit. As I said, Richmond's physical. They're going to pick the puck up. They're going to skate it out. Picked off by Colonel. Colonel's going to hit Burke. Back to Colonel into the zone. Colonel can't get past the sandwich of Richmond Generals. We'll say no icing as it was tipped. Generals around. Wilder with a bit of pressure. Mason there, as well as Grant. And the General's shot hits the side of the net. Parker gets his stick check. Grant with pressure. Generals hit the brakes, but Grant's going to recover. Pin it to the boards. I know you can't see. Eric's in the way. We'll ask him to move next time. Puck around. Torbert's there. He's going to rim it around. Can Chase get a piece of it? Nope. The defender pinched. Shot, kick saved by Eric. Then he takes a whack from the forward, and it's cleared out by Grant. It's going to be icing against the Knights. .2 minutes played in the second period. They forgot to change periods, but 1-0 Knights. 2 gone in the second. It's going to be Mason and Jacob Rollins on the blue line. William Imogen's going to take a defensive face-off right in front of us to Eric's right side. Alex and Logan Wilkins out there as well. Centers tie each other up. Richmond's been very good about doing that. I think Eric got a piece of it, so we'll give him the save as Richmond won the face-off. And the puck's on the net. Eric gets it off and covers it. 10 seconds off the clock since the last time. No change for the Knights. Imogen digs in. Puck bounce in favor of the Knights, but it hit Will's skate and Richmond recovers. Alex with pressure at the blue line. Richmond goes to the far side. Rollins gets a piece of it. Imogen up the boards. Kept in. Imogen's got it. He's going to rim it around. No interference call right there. It was a late hit. Will's got it. Does a head fake. Gets it to Wilkins. Wilkins looking for Alex. Hits his Richmond skate. Kept in. Torbert's got it. Torbert looking to get it out. Rollins going to pick him up. It's 3-on-2. Richmond's got numbers back. Alex hit off the puck. And you can't see because it's blurry. Again, I hate this angle. Richmond right back in. Cross ice. Alex covering for the defense, but the Richmond captain gets a piece of it. Richmond's going to pick that puck up. Rimmed around to the far side. We look tired already. Blocked by Imogen, picked up by the Generals. Wilkins throws a soft hit. Picked up by Mason. He's going to skate out. He's got Alex with him. He passes it to Alex. Alex's shot hits the post from way downtown. But then Richmond's right back out the other way. Torbert and Logan Howell are back in time. Shot into Eric's pads, and he holds on for the whistle. Richmond's got the momentum this period. 13:10 to go, second period. Fresh legs for the Knights. Wilder, Logan Howell, Teddy, Jacob Colonel, Austin, Burke. 13:10 in the second left. Richmond wins it. Burke battling on the blue line, but Richmond somehow keeps that puck in. Logan Howell and Burke get their signals crossed, so they run into each other. Shot saved by Eric. I think the Knights running. Sorry. Shot, kick saved by Eric again. Knights going to get it out. Colonel looking for Burke. Knights got to tag up. They do. Puck around. Teddy with pressure. Here comes Austin. Austin throws his body and stops the defender, but the defender holds on to the puck. Throws it back the other way. Logan Howell pinching. Everyone else vacated the area, so the Knights are going to have to chase the Generals. Generals out of the zone. We go cross ice. And it's icing against the Generals. It'll be offensive zone face-off for the Knights. 12:07 to go, second period. Knights are going to put out fresh legs. Grant Parker, Chase, James, and Jacob Rollins. Grant Kramer to take the face off. He's going to tie up the center, but Richmond comes in and takes that puck away. They're going to get into the Knights zone. Rollins with a hit. And now Rollins is going to the box for a interference call. Knights to the penalty kill, first of the game.
Honestly, no. Yeah, we're looking for it now. He said, all right. No, he said still an option.
James, Mason, Will, and Logan Wilkins for the Knights to kill it off. 11:58 in the second. Face off one by the Knights. Torbert's going to put it up the boards, but kept in by the Generals. Will's right there. Can't get it out. Loose puck picked up by the Generals. They put it in low. They're going to have it. Knights set up their umbrella. Oh, Will's clearing attempt stopped by Blunt from the Generals. James has got it. He's gonna go the other way, and that's out. Will's gonna pick it up. He's gonna have a shorthanded chance. William Nimogen hits the goaltender's pads. Wilkins is there. Wilkins puts it back down low, forcing killing time on the penalty kill. Generals in their own zone. They go to clear it out, and they do off the far post. Far boards. Shot. Saved by Eric. He gets a piece of it from his stick and then holds on. .11:08 in the period. 1:11 in the penalty kill. Wilder and Logan Howell. Jacob Colonel, Austin Burke to continue the kill for the Knights. Richmond wins it. They're going to put it back down to the hash marks, out to the near point. He's going to put it back. Richmond clears the zone for us. Colonel with pressure. Forces Richmond to go the other direction. Jacob's still putting pressure on him. He got 50 seconds on the power play. Colonel down there almost came away with that puck. Generals finally out of their own zone. But Wilder's going to get it. Wilder spins back. Burke with a diving play to get that puck out of the zone, then whacks it. Wilder's going to pick it up. Wilder's going to run it hard around to the far side. Kept in by the Generals. And Logan Howell's going to clear the zone. 23 to go in the penalty kill. Good kill so far for the Knights. There's water on the glass out in front of me too. Generals behind. 12 to go in the penalty kill. Rollins will be out of the box. Burke, they were looking for a kneeing penalty against Burke. He took one against Ashburn after what's his name? Penalty's over. Knights killed it after Crosby got kneed and taken out for 2 months and no call against him. Wilder behind, three generals in pursuit. Then he gets hit late, and it's going to be icing against the Knights. Richmond hitting very late. Told you they're a physical team. Grant Parker, Chase are going to come out for the defensive zone face-off right in front of us. 9:40 on the second period clock. Logan Howell, Mason Torbert on the blue line, won by the Knights. Logan Howell hits the glass, bouncing puck kept knocked out. Parker and Chase for the Knights. Into the zone. Shot, missed the net. To Logan Howell. Howell pinches in. His shot's blocked. He's going to come back to it. Kicks it back towards the net. Still battling down low. Richmond's going to kick it to the far corner. They're going to put it back around. Logan Howell's going to pinch. Keep it in. Put it right back in. Chase just missed it behind the net. Parker's going to throw the body, keep the puck in the zone, but Richmond's going to pick it up and skate it out. Puck at the blue line, swept away by Logan Howell, picked up by Parker Bashford. Parker into the Richmond zone. Shot saved by the goaltender, if it was on net. Might not have even actually made it to the goaltender. Might have been blocked. Can't tell from back here. Mason looking for Parker. Kicked off by Richmond. Howe's got it. Puts it to center ice. Comes back to him again. He gets tripped up. Chase into the zone. Just missed Wilkins off the bench. Wilkins into the corner. Center's behind. Back. Wilkins shot. Goalie got a piece of it. Rimmed around. Howell's shot's blocked. Richmond out. Blocked by Nijmegen at center ice. Wilkins with pressure. Richmond back into the Knights zone. Stopped by Torbert. He puts up the boards just past Alex's stick. Shot on that block by Howell. He goes indirect. Just missed Wilkins. Richmond right back into the Knights zone. They dump it. Torbert's going to pick it up. He's got pressure. Gets it around the Generals. Alex is going to get it. His pass hits Torbert, so he's going to pick it up and skate with it. Wilkins trying to get around the defender. He can't. It's dumped in. That should be icing against the Generals. And it is. Offensive zone faceoff for the Knights after the Richmond General icing. .7:29 to go, second period. Teddy, Austin, Jacob and Wilder. Two Jacobs, one Teddy, one Austin, one Wilder for the Knights. Face off one. Can't get the shot off. Kept in the zone though for a moment. Rollins is going to pick it up. He's going to dump that puck in. Knights are going to go chase. Burke picks it up in the near corner, leaves it for Colonel. Back to Wilder. His shot just missed the net. Burke was looking for a deflection. Rollins comes pinching in, tries tipping it past the defender. Shot missed the net. Colonel's shot saved. Burke clears it away, trying to put it back in the net and misplays it. Someone's stick is stuck in the, it's a goalie stick stuck in the net. Knights back out for a moment. Wilder to Rollins. Rollins into the zone. That's very bad. You guys can see, keeps blurring out. Kept in by Rollins. And just listen, dumped into the Knights bench, or into the netting. I don't know what shots are. I have 16-10 in favor of the Knights. It's probably way different. It's going to be, they're going to give us an offensive zone faceoff. 6:33 to go, second period. Knights hold on to a 1-goal lead. Grant Kramer to take the faceoff. He's got Chase Christine and Parker Bashford out with him on the wings. Mason Torbert, James Moore behind him on the blue line. Faceoff win by the Knights. James Moore steps up. The elusive James Moore shot, but it was wide. Torbert puts it back in. Grant down low. Grant's going to go to the box. Grant held up, and the Richmond defender fell down. Grant could have killed the kid, but he's going to go to the box because the Richmond player fell down. So it's going to be a power play for the Generals. Let's just see if it's going to be 2 and a 10 or if it's just going to be 2 minutes. Well, maybe their player didn't get a 2 and a 10. If they still have a guy in the box or not. Game interference. .6:19. Nijmegen to take it. I gave him a 2 and a 10. I don't think they had one we had. Parker got a 2 and a 10, so he'll be out after this penalty in 10 minutes. So sometime in the third. They're not Parker Grant. Richmond comes away with a face-off. They go back out to the blue line. Back down to the hash marks. Will with pressure, gets a piece of the stick, but not enough. Richmond holds on. Wilkins with pressure now. Richmond still has it. Still just skating around. Still has it. Gonna go cross ice. Shot. Blocked by James Moore. And James blocked that shot. Nijmegen's gonna get that puck and clear the zone, but he was met by the Richmond player. Richmond's got it. They're gonna come right back in. So no shot as it was blocked by James. Mason Torbert gets knocked down. We got to get strong on our feet. Then he returns the favor. Shot. Torbert clears it to the boards. Wilkins cleared an attempt to stop. Kept in. Shot the side of the net. Will's got it. Will backhands it out of his zone. Wilkins is going to go for a change. Richmond right back up as the Knights were changing. Quickly into the zone. Great play by Rollins to get back and force the play. Hits the padding in front of the net. He stays in the zone. Still in. Burke sweeps that puck away. Comes out of nowhere. Hits a body. Still in the zone. That's offsides as it hit Richmond's player in the neutral zone before he came in. 31 seconds on Parker's penalty, so we'll see. It'll be 4:20 in 10 minutes. Or 6. So he'll be out 11:20 in a whistle in the third. If we can continue to kill it off. Torbert and Wilder out there. Torbert's going to get to that puck after the neutral zone faceoff. Fighting off two generals. Centering attempt blocked by Torbert. Comes to Colonel. Somehow gets it to Burke. Burke out of his zone. Richmond recovers. Colonel right back into the Richmond zone. 5 seconds. Knights kill it off. So it'll be 11:18 and a whistle is when Parker can come back, or when Grant can come back onto the ice. Teddy fresh off the bench. You can't see very well. I know. I apologize. Richmond into the zone. Shot saved into Eric's belly. He holds on for the whistle. Defensive zone face-off for the Knights, 4:04. I think the ice is tilted. Whoever's on this side has most of the offensive support pressure. James looks like he's still aching a bit from that block. Alex to Wilkins. He puts it back into the far corner. Logan Wilkins gets muscled off the puck. Centering attempt stopped by the Generals. Kept in. Oh, not by James Moore. Sneaks past his stick. Will's going to come back to help out. He gives it to Wilder. Wilder looking for Will. Missed it behind him. Shot off the post. Alex whiffs on the backhand, trying to clear the puck. I don't know what's going on with these guys. James tries putting it into the net. Hopefully I was able to try to zoom out. Thomas gets hit, gets a stick on it. Will using body position to get under the puck. James is going to come help him out. James up the boards. Bouncing puck to Wilder. Wilder's out of the zone. He's got Wilkins with him. Wilder drop pass to Wilkins. Wilkins shot missed the net. Alex leaves it for Logan Howell. Logan Howell gets hit after he dumps it in. Wilder's going to throw a hit. Oh, bouncing puck. Will can't get it. Howell's shot makes it all the way to the goaltender stick to side. Puck battle. Will's going to pick it up, chip it down to the corner to himself. He gets tripped up. Richmond recovers. Richmond's going to rim it around. Alex got a piece, but not enough. Generals try to get it up. Wilkins has got it. Puts it on net. Goalie gets a piece of it. Kept in by Howell again. Richmond's going to pick it up and finally exit the zone. They're going to dump it in. Rimmed around. Logan Howell on the far side. Looking for Wilkins. Wilkins gets a piece of it on the wrong side, but they wave it off. Richmond right back out, and they're going to ice the puck. That's going to be 2:11 to go in the second period. Knights offensive zone face-off after the Richmond icing. Only goal scorer so far is Jacob Rollins, unassisted. At least that's the way I have it. They went to clear it out. He came out, pinched off the blue line from the top of the slot. Hit off a Richmond body and into the back of the net. Austin to take the offensive zone face-off. He's got Chase and Parker with him. Oh, because we're missing Grant's in the box, so we're rolling two centers. Grant Parker, Austin, Logan Howell, and Mason Torbert. Faceoff's going to go to Richmond. They bring it into the night zone. Trying to flip side. Logan Howell with a great stick. Gets it up the boards. To Parker to Chase. Chase poked away. Backhands it into the zone. Parker with pressure. Richmond to the near side. They pass it up through the neutral zone, back into the night zone, looking to center. Hits a nice stick, bounces, shot over the net. Bouncing puck, Howell gets a piece of it. Torbert kicks it to himself. Torbert up the boards, but not out. Then he throws a hit on the Richmond defender, guarding the blue line. Right back in, stopped by Austin. Austin right back out. Chase is going to pick it up, sweep it into the Richmond zone. Take the puck to the corner. Rimmed around to the near side, but no one's there. Austin does a great job keeping it in, looking for Chase, but it's picked off. Parker's got it in the neutral zone. He's going to dump that puck in. Teddy's comes out. Shot, just missed the net. We're probably going to roll 4 defenders. Oh, Teddy and Austin probably switch spots. And Parker's going to play forward. 49 seconds left in the second period. Knights up by 1. Quick shot of Eric Metzler as he does his in-between plays routine. Who knows what shots are? James Wilder, Teddy, Colonel, Rollins for the Knights. Third down and what? No, turn down for Wilder. Teddy wins it. James gets it, puts it back down to the near corner. Rollins tries rimming it around. Teddy with pressure. Burke. No, who was it? Teddy with pressure. Richmond out. Richmond into the night zone. Driving wide. Wilder. Good pressure. Centering attempt. Hits Eric in the pads. Loose puck. Richmond shot, and it's a goal. Richmond sneaks it past Eric. Puck squirts out. Richmond ties the game with 27 and a half seconds left in the second period. Oh, that's rough. Late period goals are rough. Logan Howell, Mason Torbert, Logan Wilkins, William Imogen and Alex renewed for the Knights. 27 to go in the period. Generals are pumped up now. Knights win it. Torbert to Alex. He dumps the puck in. Wilkins is there. Wilkins is going to do a counter hit to Imogen. Imogen looking to move it back to Wilkins. It's stopped by the Generals. Alex puts it on net. Saved by the goaltender. The puck's out of the zone. Howell, he's going to dump that puck in. Knights tag up. And that's the end of the second period. I'm going to go change GoPro batteries real quick. Not how we wanted to start the third period. Still in our zone. Finally out. Colonel to Burke. Or to Teddy, sorry. Drop pass. Wilder shot. Knuckle pucks. Teddy looking to center, and the Generals are there. And it's out of the zone. Generals out. James Moore behind. Gets hit, still has a puck, kicks it up. Colonel tries putting it up. Generals whiff on it, sorry you can't see. Colonel at pressure. Generals back into their zone. They're going to go right in front of us. Pass up. It's going to be icing against the Generals. It'll be offensive zone face-off for the ice. 15-24. Third period, tied at 1. Face-off. He's got Parker and Chase with him. Logan, Howell, Mason Corbett behind him. Richmond's going to come away with it. Puck around. Corbett and Howell fight for it. Or Chase, sorry. Parker, no. It was Howell. Battle along the board still. Parker gets knocked down, battling right in front while he's still there. Right near the Knights bench. This is going to get ugly. Where's the interference in the cross check? He's sitting there holding him to the boards. The puck's in the corner, ref. Knights out of the zone. Puck around. Here comes Chase. Chase, keep your elbows down, buddy. Richmond out. Chase should just lower the boom and take frickin' hip to the chest. Or hip to the body. That's what he should have done right there. Puck out of the zone. Chase slowed it down, but not enough. Richmond right back in. Shot blocked. Chase is gonna pick it up. Oh, overskates it. Hits Will off the bench. Oh, then Will gets hooked. Can't get anything. Oh, man. Will had his stick check and he couldn't get the shot off. Good back check by the Richmond Generals. Shot saved by Metzler. Back into the General zone. They go D to D. Back up. Now hold on to your stick. Puck behind. To Will. Will looking for Alex, but it's blocked by the Generals, kept in the zone. And our sloppy play continues. Wilder takes a run at the Generals. Players stick aside by Eric. Sneaky shot by the General. Bouncing puck. Eric gets a piece of it. And Wilder dumps the General player over Eric. Parker's out of the box. Oh, Alex is on the ice. You know what that means? He's not going to let shit happen. Apologize for my French. Well, Parker still has 2 minutes left. Parker came out of the box 2 minutes early, but I won't tell anybody. Knights letting these terrible Richmond Generals get in our heads. They're physical, and we can't play physical, it seems like. That's when we can't play our game. (13-17). Teddy, Austin, Jacob Colonel, Wilder, and James Moore. Wilder in the corner, pinned to the boards by 2 Generals players. It's rimmed around. Kept in. James just gets it. Hits a skate, comes back, gets tied up. James takes himself out, but he hits the puck underneath him. And they're going to blow the whistle dead as James was on top of the puck in the corner. .12:50 to go, third period. tied at 1. Now it's Teddy. No, defense change. Looks like Logan Howell, Mason Corbett for the Knights. Teddy to take it. Richmond wins it. They go to pass it out. It comes all the way out of the zone. They say no icing. Austin wins that race. Looks to feed Colonel. He does. Now Knights are going to do a power play. Looking against the Generals. Knights to the power play. Their second of the game. Austin uses his speed to draw another penalty. Let's see. Alex Will. Austin, Jacob Colonel, Logan Wilkins. Alex is playing forward, but typically a defender. Will to take the face off in the offensive zone. He wins it. Alex is going to get it. He's got time. Hits Burke on the hash marks. Hirsch cross ice looking for Colonel. Colonel back to Will. Will to Alex. Alex shot. Oh, just missing that. And then Knight's got to retreat. Alex looking far side. Will looking to help out. He's going to feed Colonel. Colonel's going to spin. Get a couple of crossovers in. Come into the zone with speed. Still has the puck. Hits the brakes behind the net. Still has it. Mohawks out to Will at the blue line. Will to Alex. Alex looking for the goal. Alex with a power play goal from the point. It's going to be Alex from Will and Jacob Colonel to make it 2-1 Knights on the power play. Knights retake the lead. Teddy to take the face off. 11:56 to go in the third. Richmond wins it. It's Jacob Rollins to Jacob Colonel. He feeds it to Austin. Austin one touches to Teddy. Teddy back into the zone. Richmond clears the puck. Wilder in pursuit. Puck behind. Richmond still has it. Wilder's still there. They dump it in. Oh, sorry, he swapped with Rollins. Wilder throwing the body around. Richmond still has control. Puts it towards the center. They tie up sticks. What a big save by Eric. He covers and holds. Knights one shot this period and ended up in the back of the net. Richmond's got their sixth shot of the period. They came out flying, drew that penalty, and the Knights capitalized. Grant to take the face off. Now he should be officially out of the box, so I guess it worked out for him. Grant wins it. Rollins absorbs a hit, can't get the shot off. Puck behind. Richmond is going to pick it up and skate it out. Wilder. Good play by Wilder. Grant there to back him up. Knight's out. Rollins is taking his time. He's going to hit center ice and slap it around. Chase right there. Looks like we're out of breath a little bit. Wilder pinches. He's got it. Looking to center just over the goaltender. Here comes Torbert. Shot! His shot missed the net. Just over the shoulder. Richmond around. Kept in by Grant. Parker's shot's blocked. He gets knocked down as he takes the shot. Richmond's got numbers the other way. They pass it back, but the Knights defense outplays them and they get the puck out. Here comes Chase Christine. Chase shot into the belly of the goaltender. He holds on for the whistle. 10:08 to go, third period. Imogen, Wilkins, Lemieux, Thorburn, and Howell for the Knights. Offensive zone face-off on the far dot. Knights win it. Oh, Alex can't get the shot off. Richmond's going to pick it up. And they're going to skate it out. Hit center ice, and Alex dumps it back in to the Richmond zone. There's the far corner. Bouncing puck out of the zone. Howell's pestered by the Generals. Picked up by Wilkins. Wilkins has it, looking for Imogen, but Richmond got a stick on it. They're very good at getting sticks on pucks. They turn it over, though. Wilkins has it just out of Imogen's reach. Puck into the near corner. Imogen's going to chase. He's not going to throw a hit. He's not that kind of player. He will if you push him, he will. Puck around to the near side. Wilkins looking to center. Comes all the way out. No one was there. Richmond clears the zone. They say no icing. Doesn't make it. Torbert's going to pick it up just about the hash marks. He's bothered by a General. He puts it back to Howell. Howell's going to hit the glass, try and get it out. Bouncing puck. Wilkins is going to get it. Wilkins by himself. Oh, can't get past the defender. Looking for Will. His pass is blocked. Then he's taken down by the Richmond defender. General's into the Knight zone. Gets around, but can't get the shot off. Will pick the puck up. Puck down low. Picked up by Wilder. Wilder Thomas is going to skate it out. He's got Colonel with him. He gets around the defender. Wilder's shots. Can't get it on net. Well, maybe he did. The goalie got a piece of it. Colonel gets into the boards. Interference on the Generals, and the Knights are to the power play again. Told you they're physical, but they're also idiots. So Knights to the power play. Let's see who they're going to put out. 8:27, third period. Teddy, Parker, Grant, Mason. Need another defender. It's going to be Wilder Thomas. Teddy to take it. Centers tie up. Refs in the way. Knights are going to come away with the face-off. Wilder's got it. Wilder puts it to Grant. Grant shot, save! Oh, and it's a goal! Parker Bassford makes it 3-1 Knights from Grant and Wilder. Knights take a 2-goal lead with 8:16 to go in the third period. Teddy, Austin, Jacob Colonel, Mason Torbert, and the other defenders, Jacob Rollins. Faceoff's going to go to Richmond, but Rollins keeps it out of the Knights zone. He puts it into the General zone. Generals are going to win the race. They're going to brim it around to the near side. They're going to reverse to the far side. Cross-ice pass. They say no icing as somebody touched it. They say so. Up. Colonel hits Teddy in the back of the leg. Puck hits the ref. Bouncing puck is going to go to the Knights. Austin. Back to Colonel. To Torbert. To Rollins. Into the zone. Colonel gives him a bump into the boards. Here comes Burke. Loses his stick, but allows Colonel to get to it, puts it up to Torbert. Torbert had it for a second, but he got outnumbered, and the Generals are out of the zone. Let's see. Puck out. The Generals like to dump and chase, and that works out for us, because we're beating them to that puck most of the time. Generals out. It's picked off by Alex. Alex shot, save, Imogen right there. Oh, Imogen can't get the rebound. Oh, man. Imogen tied up and couldn't get his stick on the rebound, at least not the second effort. up and out of the zone. Imaging with pressure. Generals spin. Alex and Wilkins force it. Shot saved by Metzler. Around. Howe to Alex. Bounces on him. He can't get enough of it. Puck in the far corner, as you can't see as it's blurry and I wasn't looking. Cross ice picked up by Alex. He's going to dump that puck in. It was on the right side of center. Defense is going to get it. They're going to go to the far side. Will's going to try and force a turnover. Knight's putting on pressure. Kept in by Logan Howe. He's going to dump that puck in. Will comes in. Will's going to win that battle. Looking for Wilkins. Wilkins has it. Skates back out of the blue line. Logan Howe shot's blocked up high by a defender. That shot would have hit the netting if that made it all the way through. Richmond into the zone. Shot blocked and out of play. I don't know what shots are, but the Knights are winning 3-1. On 2 power play goals. 5:53 to go, third period. Parker, Grant, Chase, Wilder. The other defender is James, I think. No, Jacob Rollins. Faceoff's going to go to the Knights. Hits it up the glass. That's out of the zone. It's going to be icing against the Knights. Wasn't going to move that puck. No point. .43 to go, third period. Knights hold on to a 2-goal lead thanks to Alex and Parker. Offense is on face-off for the Generals. They're going to win the face-off and dump it to the near corner. But Rollins is going to get to that puck. He puts it back down for Wilder. Can he get there before the General does? He does. Puts it up, looking for Chase's help, but doesn't get enough of it. Puck battle just to pass the hash marks on the boards. 3 Knights, 2 Generals. Knights come away with it, with pressure. Puck's not out of the zone yet. Well, they said it was. Chase clears the zone. And Parker, Grant ties the player up, but Richmond looking for a penalty. Chase with a great hit. Allows Parker to get the puck. Parker gets tripped. Knight's almost into the zone. Now Chase is going to the box. Chase with a late hit. He's running his mouth. Come on, Chase. It's not what we need right now. I get it. They're being physical. They're being taking late hits. You got to be smarter than that. 4:52 to go. Third period. Knights to the penalty kill. James Moore, Mason Torbert, Jacob Colonel, Austin Burke to kill it for the Knights. Knights win it. Mason takes it to the boards. He's going to pin it. A couple of Generals there, but Mason's just killing the clock. Generals finally clear the puck. Have it. Spinning around. Sticks. Checked by Colonel. Breaks it up. Generals still maintain control. They're pulling the goaltender. Oh, it's a delayed penalty against the Knights. It's going to be a 5-on-3. Knights touch it, and it's going to be 5-on-3. A slash on Jacob Colonel. 1.5 to go. To be 5-on-3 for 132. 4:23 on the clock. Jacob Colonel to the box. Doesn't take many penalties, but Will, Mason, James. No, Wilder's going to swap out for... Who's Wilder going to take? Timeout, Richmond. .423 to go, third period. Knights going to be on a 5-on-3 penalty kill for 1 minute and 32 seconds. Don't let them take shots. Clear the puck. Keep them to the outside. Let Eric see the puck. Again, I don't own the rights to the music. I gotta keep talking so they don't block me or mute me. I think Facebook just mutes you. Knights have a 3-1 lead, 2 power play goals. Jacob Rollins got the scoring started in the first. Generals answered in the second. And 2 power play goals in the third from Alex and Parker puts us at 3-1 Knights. Will. It looks like it's going to be Will, James, and Wilder. Puck won by the Knights, and Wilder clears it. James clears his own. Richmond's got to retreat, and they do. That killed 10 seconds off, but now they need to make entry. They pass it up. Into the zone. Back down to the blue line, D to D. Shot saved by Eric and held onto the pads. 109, 5-on-3. Go James and Knights. Richmond maintains control, keeps it in the zone. They go blue line to hash marks. Cross ice at top of the slot. And a glove save as Eric flashes the leather. 59 seconds to go, 5-on-3. 3:50 in the period, 1:27 total penalty kill time for the Knights left. Richmond wins it. Skates it, goes out to the blue line. They go D to D. Slap shot from the hash marks, misses the net. Is it going to get out of the zone? Hits all the snow in front of the bench, so it's kept in. Defender skates the blue line, goes back, comes back to him. Shot from the hash marks, hits a body, goes wide, it's behind the net. Richmond maintains control, puck at the blue line. They go indirect. 28 seconds. Kicked away by the Knights, and the Knights sweep it out of the zone. 18 seconds, 5-on-3. Richmond back into the zone. Oh, man! James whiffs on the puck. Shot blocked by Mason Torbert, though. 5 seconds, 5-on-3, and it's cleared out by the Knights. They killed off the 5-on-3. 28 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Richmond comes in. They turn it over. That puck's out of the zone. How is that not out of the zone? Oh, it is out of the zone. Richmond's got to tag up. 20 to go. And it's going to be iced. Knights killed off the 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. And at 10 seconds to go on Jacob Kernel's penalty. Richmond up into the Knights zone. 4 to go. Knights killed off Kernel's penalty. They clear the zone. No, they don't. Sorry. Richmond keeps it. Oh, just missed Kernel out of the box. Richmond right back in. They're going to tag up. 2:13 to go. Watch the Richmond goaltender to vacate the crease. Puck around. Logan Howe is going to pick it up in the near corner. He's going to go up the boards for Kernel. Kernel gets a piece, but not out of it. Tries again, and now it's out of the zone. Picked up by the Richmond defender. He goes D to D. Cross ice pass again. A little bit out of reach. Mason tried slowing him down. They said, how is that? What is the penalty? Knights are going to the penalty box again. Mason Torbert for something. Don't know what the call is. They're going to call interference. I don't know how that was interference. He played the puck. Puck's out of the zone. Austin Burke touches it. Mason Torbert is going to the box for a weak-ass call, if you ask me, the way they're calling things. High stick. Mason with a high stick. 123. Knights on the penalty kill. Again, Knights up 2-0, so let's watch for the Richmond goaltender to pull. Wilkins, Wilder, Jacob Rollins. Richmond is starting with their goaltender in the net. Will to take the face off. Richmond wins it. Wilkins blows the tire, going to defend. Puck in the corner. The goalie's going to leave. I don't know why they didn't start it with the goalie in there. Wilkins is going to clear the zone at the empty net. Oh, and he just missed the empty net. Richmond picks up. Will with pressure. Richmond back out. It's going to be a 6-on-4, a minute to go in the game. Richmond drop pass, shot, saved by Eric. High, glove down by Wilder. Wilder's going to clear the zone. Bouncing puck. Here comes Wilkins. Wilkins puts it in the empty net to seal the deal for the Knights. Shorthanded goal, Logan Wilkins from Wilder Thomas. Seconds to go. Knights up 4-1 on the Richmond Generals. Goalie back in. Knights still in a penalty kill. Burke's going to win it. He's going to bring it into the Richmond zone. Gets knocked down. Richmond up. Jacob Colonel. Logan Howell, James Moore, Richmond into the zone. So Logan Howell protecting Eric. Sorry, the lights from the Zam are right there. I don't know what the shots are. 26.9 seconds. Defensive zone face-off. Going to go to the Knights. Logan Howell's going to slap it around. Is it enough to get out? No. Burke throws a hit. Richmond has it. They go behind the net. Spins around. 15 to go. Colonel fighting for it. Puck squirts free. Austin's going to clear the zone. That's going to be the hockey game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loudon Knights beat the Richmond Generals 4-1 in the home opener. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next week right back here when we take on the St. James. I'm going to move so they can open the Zam doors. A nice victory. Jacob Rollins got the scoring started. Alex with the game winner. Parker and Logan with the insurance goals for the Knights. Again, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week. We take on the St. James on Sunday evening right back here.